What's up, guys? Today's video is going to be a little different. It's my experience going to church. Louis was with me, and I'm just going to start out by saying this, like a warning to anyone who does go to church and, easily gets offended by this video and or anything me or Ronnie says about church, because I don't know if Ronnie's going to speak out. You know what I mean? About... Okay. Okay. So, for anyone that's going to come in that does church or anything, please leave the video now or leave the stream now. Okay, so before I start. Alright, so just that's the warning, okay? Because I love you guys and I don't want you guys to be offended or anything like that. So, let's start off with today. So, I'm going to start with way back. How you doing? I'm doing pretty okay. But anyways, I'm going to start way back before we even got to go to church. I'm going to start with the first time I went. So, the whole reason why I went with Louis to meet the sisters was because I had a rough night like 2-3 days ago. Not 2-3 days ago. Probably say about a week now ago. And I wanted to go with Louis to see the sisters because it was going to be different and everything, right? So, me and Louis had to walk out in the heat to the park to meet these girls, meet these sisters. And when we met them, they were nice. We had a good time and everything. And then we met another woman. I can't remember her name. I'm horrible with names all of a sudden. I think it was Madeline. Or not Madeline. It was Emmeline or something like that. But I am doing somewhat okay. But anyways, another point. Yeah, we were talking for a while and so on and so forth. And, we talked about Mario, talked about Zelda. One of them liked Mario Sunshine, which is a big fucking no-no, by the way. That should have been sign number 1. Just kidding. That shit was not going to work out. Just kidding, okay? Even if you love Mario Sunshine, I'm not going to hate you for that, but it's just kind of funny how the way I put it. So, after that little sesh we had, we kind of went back to the school. If you ever saw the school in my videos, that's the school we got to go to finally. We finally got to go inside that school. So me and Louis finally got to go inside, which never in our whole lives of living here we got to go inside. Julian, Estria, Zelda, Ocarina of Time is peak. Yeah, it's peak game. But anyways, so after we went in there, we had a session. We talked about God for a little bit. I have a Holy Bible and I have a Book of Mormon with me. I'm going to show you guys this. And we were reading pages a little bit out of the Book of Mormon trying to learn about God. Now, after my first session with the sisters and everything, and when me and Louis were walking home, I kind of kept this to myself, but I was feeling a little bit iffy if I want to go back there. And mainly, and I say this because it's because I'm an introvert, okay? I'm very introverted. I like doing things inside all the time. That's pretty much a small explanation of what introverted is. Where you learn to talk like that in Paramount City, Sailor wanna... What the fuck? I'm getting the gold sword. I remember getting the gold sword. Yeah, the gold sword from, fuck. Wow. Okay. It's a lot of, Rue Comics. But anyways. Hey, Ronnie, can you come and stream and, start doing that shit? Start doing some work. Ronnie. Oh, hold on, bro. I gotta go. Yeah! But yeah, anyway, so after that session, like I said, we were walking back, and I was getting this feeling that because in my head, this is how I always treated God And this is why, this is how I think of God, right? Because I've been seeing Jesus slash God being mocked all the time on social media and tons of videos. If you don't watch this, you're a Satanist. If you don't watch this, you're that. I was seeing that all over the place, right? And my thought process is, I believe in God, and I know what God did for our sins. Hence why, you know what I mean? You know, that's what I'm going to believe. Because all these churches these days always have like a secret motive behind them, which is why I don't know. I know Drake, but I don't know who Espion is, and I'm not really sure if I have any right information to really be talking about that. But yeah, anyway, so that's how I feel about God slash Jesus, is I like to keep him to myself, but I do believe in him, and I do know what he did for all of us, and I am forever grateful for that. That is literally my mindset when it comes to Jesus, right, and God. But anyway, so that was the first little story, and that's why I was feeling a little bit kind of like, should I go back, should I not go back? And I missed the session because I was sick / I needed to watch Pip. Well, sick, quote unquote, kind of like summer flu, small summer flu. But, you know, where body was acting weird a little bit. But that's...
It's over 100 degrees where Alan's at, like almost back at all the time.
Yeah. Thank you for clarifying that, Ronnie. So, but anyway, so after that second session, me and Louie yesterday decided to go. I'm just going to get the real story out there, right? We decided to go. And because I just finished editing down the final Punch-Out vid, the final Rage comp. I just got done finishing that up, and I was going to go and, you know, after I finished that up, Louis said, come on, let's go. We got like until like 11:30 or whatever, and then he said 11:40, and I was like, okay. I'm actually going to go and try this out, see if I like, because my mindset at the time was, well, before that, actually, me and my dad were talking about church, back and forth and stuff, and, you know, he was giving me a little bit of insight and all that stuff on church and whatnot, so on and so forth, and it kind of made me question if I should even bother going, but, you know, I wasn't thinking, like, you know, well, I was actually very mixed, actually, on wanting to go and then not wanting to go, but, like, my not wanting to go was, like, a little bit stronger until, like, the last minute where I was like, okay, fuck it, let's go, you know what, let me be the opposite of introverted energy and just try to mesh well with others, right? I decided to take the fucking step, and we go with dude that took us, because we actually were driving. We weren't walking this time, thank God. And we drove all the way there. I saw some of the roads, because this was my mindset. All right, if it's too much, I'm going to dip. So I was seeing all the familiar roads, and I was like, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, I think I can follow this trail back home. Not too shabby. But anyway, so we drove up to the place, and I was like, okay, now we're getting, well, not getting some territory, but I'm skipping some around as well, because, you know, there's some talking between me, the dude who's driving, and Lubit, and I don't really care about that. We got to church, we made it to church, and, you know, it was brand new. I was meeting people, you know, because everyone in that room, too, this is also another thing, me and Louis felt like outcast as soon as we dropped in there, guys. I'm not joking. We felt like country boys as soon as we dropped in, because the way we looked compared to everyone else was insane. Almost everybody in that room, tuxedos. But, you know what I mean? Serious fits, like they're going to a goddamn wedding type shit. And me and Louis were like one of the few people that were wearing like normal clothes. The only people that were wearing normal clothes, I would say, were probably some of the women. That was it. All the men were formal as fuck. dressed really well, and I was like, dude, this is already a red fucking flag already, man. Red flag number fucking 2. I'm just kidding. Number freaking 1 of the day right here. Everyone's looking so much better than us.
So it was exactly like a red flag. Because for some reason, and this is just me, when some people are dressed better than me, I kind of don't care unless it's really something that's required of me.
Yeah.
But when you go to church, I feel like you shouldn't have to. I know there's a lot of them that do take, dressing appropriately seriously.
Yeah.
But that was never the case whenever I went to church.
Okay.
And even if it was, it would have to look somewhat formal. You're not forced to wear one thing all the time.
Right.
And then every time I would go to church, like, I think, for example, right, if I went to church, there would be, like, and if it was on, like, a weekday that's not like a Sunday.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Pekinish, what's good? Right. Okay.
And then on Sunday, you have to at least wear something that, that looks appropriate. Like,
Yeah.
for example, like, Naruto t-shirt, can't wear that. I'd have to wear, like, a formal shirt type shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a lot of those on around as a kid, so.
God, thank God it was a Saturday then. But, anyways. So, thank you for the insight. That was actually good insight for anyone that doesn't go to church, actually. That, on a more constant basis. Ronnie.
Yeah. Oh, no, no problem. I'm thinking. That's why. I'm really honest talking to me, guys.
Oh my. It's right here on film.
Okay.
But, so when we got in there, we were shaking hands, and we were shaking hands with people, which was okay. It was kind of cool. Louis was nervous as fuck the whole time. Funny enough, right out the gate, Louis was more nervous than me. And that usually never happens. It's always me that's right out the gate nervous as fuck and so on. Right then and there, I just wasn't letting, any nervous energy going. Like, what was going through my mind was literally, let's just do it. I'm letting shit flow. And throughout church, after meeting people and so on and so forth too, we sat down, we were listening to these songs, and I'm talking, these songs were different, very different, kind of reminded me of Full Metal Alchemist a little bit. For some reason, I just got that vibe when people were singing those songs and shit. I can't tell you how they went because I don't remember too well, but I remember when I listened to what they were saying in the words, trying to read the words and paying attention was almost impossible for me. I was getting lost every 2 seconds. Same with Lubit. When trying to understand the words that they were reading after being told multiple times what pages we need to go to and so on and so forth. Because again, we've never gone to church before this moment. In our entire lives at this point. I don't know if I'm going to go in the future again, or another church somewhere else. You know what I mean? So, just saying to clarify. Anyways, but you guys know me. I remember shit like this. I still, I was going to say this. As you guys know, Crash 4, one-time thing. And that was not that long ago. But anyways, as I was saying, so after reading all those songs and everything, this was like probably, and we were doing tons of prayers in there, right? I mean, more than like 5, 6, 7 different prayers, dude. Almost back to back. Which never used to doing, and I probably won't be doing that again. And then, like, I remember me, Louie, and everyone in that room were handed small waters and a piece of bread. And, again, I didn't understand why. But it was part of something. I didn't want to be disrespectful and not do it, so I did it. But this was, like, one of the red flags. So after a while, after so many speeches and shit, the dude came on and said, anybody that is brand new, please stand up. This was the first red flag. You already know how I am in front of people. Nervous as fuck. I actually was jittering the whole fucking time. Me and Louis looked at each other jittering half that entire time. Because, and I told Louis, dude, Louis, you're gonna have to stand up. I am way too embarrassed for this shit. And Louis stood up for us and said some shit. Kinda saved our asses there. And I remember after this point in time, after that, Louis was just embarrassed. He was like, I can't believe we did that. Yeah, I can't believe it either, man. That we did that. A dude right next to us gave us some dab bro fist because he was like, good job, dudes. You guys fucking did that. You guys are cool for that and then type of energy. And, what is it? After that, I think we talked a little bit more, and then they said, hey, all the guys are going to have a little class, and all the girls are going to have like a little bit more personal classroom type shit. Sanjay, Brendan, welcome to stream. If you're possibly going to be offended by anything that is going to be said in this video, please leave. I don't want you guys being offended or anything, just another warning. All right? So anyways, so we got to this meeting with all the dudes, and we started talking about what anime, Fullmetal Alchemist, Sub and Dub came up, which was awful, which me and Louis already knew how bad it can get, depending on, you know, what side you're on in this debate about what is the subject. Church. This is my experience with church. Sanjay, yes, I do remember you. And I remember once me and Louis were gathering around, I was okay for a little bit, but this was kind of like my last straw type thing. And then they said, hey, we're going to split half of you guys up, right? And this was like, I'm going to be away from my brother for, or the possibility, or just in general, right? We're going to be split up. The class is going to be split up between the guys. We're going to talk. I'm good. Get me the fuck out of here. I'll see you later, Louis. I'll figure out my way home. And I walked out, and I don't know what time it was, but it was 12 something by that time. So after I walked out, Louis was like, okay, Alex is going to find his way home. And, you know, I actually really did believe I was going to find my way home at first, because I was like, okay, I know this road. I've been on this road before. And multiple times even, I've been on this road before. I think. So I was like, okay, I remember this road somewhat. And I kept walking it because I'm like, okay, how else am I going to get fucking home? I'm not going to fucking sit around and wait. I didn't think about waiting or anything because I was already, by that point, I just really wanted to get out the vicinity of the entire church. I didn't want to sit in the room and wait or sit outside and wait. I just wanted to completely leave. I'm very excited for the new Metroid Prime 2. But I just really, really wanted to fucking leave. Church was just not it for me. I was even saying that on the way out too, running away kind of from the church. I was like, this shit ain't for me. I already believe in God enough, and I know what God did for all of us. So there was no point in me coming here. I thought I could withstand it, but no. I fucking lied to myself thinking I could when I shouldn't have. When I should have just stayed home. Yeah, and then everything else was just pretty over-fucking-whelming, too. And that just kind of built up to that moment where everyone was like, talking about, we're going to gather around and talk. And that was, like, the breaking point. So I walked away from the church. And I remember for a bit I was walking and I found a familiar area. And I was like, okay, let me go down this way. But then I thought that area was wrong. So I didn't go down there. I continued walking straight. And I remember for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours, I was getting lost over and over and over and over and over again because I was looking at the street signs and what avenue or what street I am on, and I was just sweating my ass off constantly, and I mean constantly just sweating my ass off since I didn't have any water. And by the way, at the beginning, dude said, don't bring anything. I forgot to mention this. I forgot to mention his dad too. But dude said on call, hey, don't worry about bringing anything. Don't worry about bringing your water. Don't worry about bringing nothing. We got you here, right? So me and Louie didn't bring anything except for Louie obviously bringing his phone, me bringing my wallet. So that entire time I was gone, I had no iPhone. I had no iPhone and no tablet, nothing except for my wallet with $1 something in there. And after I ran away from church, I saw that one familiar spot. And after a while, I was like, okay, let me just get to Nepal or wherever I'm at, right? Didn't realize we went out of Chandler a little bit. Or at least, well, I went out of Chandler. But anyways, that's not the point. Again, for hours upon hours, I was following street signs to try to reach home by going west, by going south, by going north, over and over and over again. Again, I didn't have a phone, so a phone with a GPS that can track my location so I can actually fucking read what type of church you visit. I can't tell you because I don't remember it all that well. I don't remember the name. I just remembered it was church. Yeah, and Louis didn't leave, so he could have looked behind him after he was gone, tell them what church it was. Oh, if Louis didn't leave with me. If Louis left with me, definitely would have pulled up a GPS, went the right way right out the gate. Would have been a few hours, but it would have been, we would have been home in a few hours, I can tell you that. Yeah, way faster than what happened to me. So, but anyways, let me continue the story. So, I remember I was already burning so bad, my shirt came off. I had to wear it around my neck so my shoulders wouldn't burn, or one of my shoulders something, because it was just so damn hot. And what's up, Football's Life 821, what's good? And I remember walking so long that I started putting my hands up, waving my hands like, hey, water, anybody thing? Nobody was stopping. Nobody took a minute for me. And I remember even a girl on a bike rode by, didn't stop for me, didn't stop to say you good or anything, nothing. A lot of these people, was it a Catholic church? It was Baptist, was my church, the Church of Jesus Christ, the Latter-day Saints. Got you. I think mine was something Mormon related, because that's what I got the book of. But anyways, that's not the point. I got lost for hours, and I was just waving, trying to go into shade multiple times, because I knew I had no water, so shade was like my best friend. And I remember I was waving so much, like, I was like on that trip, I was like, man, fuck some of these people, man. These dickheads. I know they got places to be, but it's like, you see a fucking black kid sweating his ass off without any sort of water or without any sort of source, and it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So, until I did it again near an elementary school and some family stopped and actually turned around for me. I was like, oh, fuck. People actually turned around and I said, hey, do you guys have any water? I'm fucking dying out here. And I was going to ask for directions, but I didn't get enough time to ask for directions. So they went back, they said, wait right here. And they drove all the way back to their home, came back 5 minutes later, 5-ish minutes later. And, okay, dude, you're spamming hi, and that's annoying.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you my phone died.
I got it. Now. But anyway, so as I was saying, was they came back for me. They brought me 2 big cups and coconut water with pulp. I'm going to tell you guys now, I hate coconut water. So keep this in mind. When I got the coconut water, I was forever grateful for it, even if it tasted like absolute shit to me.
Yeah, that's why people drink coconut milk instead.
Yeah, but coconut water was just awful. But anyways, as I was saying, I got 2 cups. I got a cup of iced water, and then I just got a cup of ice. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do with the cup of ice. So, but I did know what they did with the coconut water. So I put it in my short, bag pocket thing, right? Because I had a side pocket where you can put some shit in. You know, the ones that's a little bit lower on your leg? That type of pocket. So I put the coconut water in there, and I was just walking around, again, following the signs. Keep this in mind. I was following street signs, trying to figure out how to get back. I was already lost by this point. I might as well just say I was lost from the jump. And I couldn't even find my way back. So, but anyways, we'll get to that. And I was so grateful. So what I did was I was taking the little ice chunks from the other cup. And I took it, and I took one of the ice pieces, and I was rubbing it all over my body a little bit, like my legs, my arms, kind of cool me off, and also like kind of bite it, you know, kind of chew it to keep my mouth cold, so that way my mouth can just melt it and turn it into water, so I can just drink it that way. And for a long time I was walking, and that shit lasted a long while, so it really helped me on my way over there, or on my way walking around anyway. It really helped me. So thanks to that fucking family. And also that family gave me money, so, and I was not expecting money, so I got a few extra bucks. They gave me like $6, and I already had $2 essentially, so I had like about $8 on me. And I was really happy that I got money and I got those drinks and whatnot. Again, wasn't expecting water or drinks, so that's how I already knew God was helping me on my way back. Because he helps people who are truly lost, you know, who are truly in the shit, you know. When what I mean by truly, I mean like truly in the shit. Like they have no options whatsoever, right? And I was fortunate to get that family coming my way. So I walked all the way past Mesa Park, Public Library, Linder Street a few times, Baseline Street, or Baseline Avenue, all sorts of shit. Right? And I was just getting more and 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 more lost, because I was less and less recognizing these locations, to the point I stopped at Sonic because I had a little bit of money and I was gonna get a drink, and I asked for hey, can I get a Coca-Cola Zero? And then she came out with it and said, do you want water? I'm like, sure, why not? And I guess the water was free on me, so that was cool. And, what is it? She said, here's an extra water because it's really hot out there today. And I'm like, I know. And I was spending time sitting there thinking, how the fuck am I going to get home if I can't even trust the street signs anymore? Because I'm going even further out. Like I said, I was completely lost at this point. And then after I finished my drinks and shit, I was going to go up and figure out a way up. But then I went back to Sonic after a while because I was like, there's no point in continuing going down this way. And I was just screwed. So I sat there talking to one of the Sonic workers for a little bit. And she was telling me, why don't you just backtrack where the fuck you need to go? Why don't you take some steps back? And I was like, you know what? I do remember only one location. It was when me and Dad were taking Snickers to the... Yeah, it was when we took to go, it was when we took to try to get Snickers, treated, something like that, because I remember I went with Snickers once, and then so on and so forth, so, oh my god, my phone just is freezing. Hey phone, unfreeze, thank you. Yusuf, hi, how you doing? But anyway, so after that, I was trying my best to get there, but guess what, guys? I found out this. Rinne, get this. I'm roaring Zorro in this bitch, because guess what? I got lost trying to backtrace my steps. Not even joking. So, not only I got lost yeah, I'm dead ass. Not even, so... I know. I got lost even fucking backtracing my steps. So I was like, oh, fuck. I'm even worse going backwards than I am going forward. I'm not making it. Yeah, no, I had those words. I'm not making it back. I'm fucking lost in this bitch.
I'm sorry, it's not funny, but...
Like, I'm dead ass lost, guys. There's nothing. My drink's almost done. I'm fucked, man. I'm fucked out here. My experience with church. There you go. Fuck, got a video idea at least. My experience getting lost because of church. Fucking cunt. Right? I was like, ugh. Rinne is going to be worried about me. Dad's going to be worried about me. Louie's going to be worried about me. You know what? Right. Fuck it. You know what? I might as well just follow this street sign and just say west and just head straight until I fucking decide something. So then I just kept heading straight over and over and over and over again. I found one little Jack-in-the-Box sign. I thought I needed to make a right, but I was very confused. So instead, I decided, you know what? I'm not going to listen to that. I'm just going to go down that way. And also, throughout this journey, there were multiple times where I stopped to take a seat down. So I was, you know what I mean? So there were times where I sat down a little bit and so on and so forth. And by the way, hours upon hours were just passing like this on me, dude. I'm talking hours. Yeah. Throughout all of this, I know the normal church protocol is that you take people back home, especially children. Yeah. But I'm an adult. Okay. But anyways. So, again, getting lost until I just said, fuck it, I'm going to follow this until I get home. I was following it, got lost again multiple times, trying to figure out a direction I wanted to go. What's up, Lance? How you doing? And just fucking going for it until, like, I felt like I made a right turn. And then I looked at the, I looked at the concrete, the sidewalk. And I was like, wait a minute. This is the same sidewalk me and Louie went to GameStop. Costco is down here. So, and that was my only reason I knew the way home, by the way. So, I only know, and this is why, I only know places because of visual cues. That's it. I don't know the streets. I don't know anything. I only know visual cues. That, if you give me a visual cue, I'll know where the fuck I'm at. By the way, what made me getting lost even worse is everything looked the same as what my visual cue was telling me. So that's also another reason why I was getting lost even more half the time, because it looked so damn similar. It looked the same practically, right? So, but once I found that Costco road, I just kept following that straight until I met a guy that had his phone out. He's like, hey, bro, you need some water? I was like, yeah, because my other one ran the fuck out. Hey, thank you. Hey, also, where are you trying to go, man? I see you. How long you been out here for? I've been out here for hours, man. Just trying to find somewhere I know, Ray, or some type of street, man. And he was like, all right, I got you. I'll put it up on my phone. So I told him where I was at. Did you get lost? Yes, I got lost. That's pretty much this story. My experience in a nutshell, which it is an experience. So, my experience.
Yeah, it's a fucking experience.
Yeah. But anyways, dude gave me directions and said, hey, here's the water. And also, here's the water with a little bit of energy, a little bit of electrolytes. He threw me that shit and said, hey, stay safe, brother. Get back home safe, you know? And I told him, hey, you too, man. Thank you for the waters and shit. You stay safe on your trip too, because I know he ain't gonna get lost. He's a fucking phone with GPS, so he's fucking straight. But I still told him that anyway. So I was walking my way back, drinking and stuff, drinking the water and shit. My feet were already really hurting really bad by this point. And it was evening time by this time. And I was like, oh, fuck. It's already like 7 to 8 o'clock at night. Or 6 o'clock. So by this point, and I wasn't home yet, I was gone for 6 to 7 hours. Walking, getting lost straight. 6, 7 hours lost. I only got home at like... But anyways, We kept walking until I saw familiar stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm home. Oh, fuck. There were times where I just wanted to tear up because I was home. Like, I knew exactly where I was. Thank you, Lance. I appreciate you saying I'm pretty cool. But you know what? Throughout that whole walk, I had no music, too. So, and I know most kids can't go that long without their electronics. Yeah, I had nothing, so I couldn't listen to music, try to keep me going. All I had was the multiple times people gave me water throughout my trip, and like just sheer will on trying to find my way home. And I just kept thinking about my way home the whole time. Like, I'm gonna make it. There's no, like, there's doubts, but the doubts were like nowhere near as strong as my resolve to get home. So when I found the notable places and so on, I finally made it back home. Louis came out like, holy fuck, you made it home, dude. What happened? And I was telling Louis, I explained to Louis once I got back in the door. I got lost as soon as I left. And I was like, oh, fuck. Dude, you worried me sick, man. Dad's out there looking for you. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
And Louis told my dad the wrong church, by the way, so he couldn't go to the right church to go find me, possibly, or at least ask where I was at. So that happened and stuff like that. And then Louis called Dad saying, Dad, Alan made it home. Dad was like, oh, thank God. And we all had a long talk about things. Yeah, family meeting about what to not do again and so on and so forth, right? Obviously. And all that shit. And I want to get to other stuff because there's more. I got into the shower and I was saying, ow, ow! Right? I was like, ow, ow! What is going on? Ow! I look at my foot. This shit. Look at this, guys. Look at this blister. No, I'm showing the blister, dude. Look at this. Look what I... Yeah, I was wearing socks, and they still didn't help me. Yeah, look at this. If you guys are on stream, look at this. Okay. This is what happened to me on my walk. I got this. Sorry if the camera's blurry. Yeah. Right? But then guess what happened again, too? Look at this. Second one.
Right. But then guess what happened again, too? Look at this. Second one.
Yep. And I didn't realize this one until I started walking around again. So a little bit later, I didn't realize I had a second one or a third one.
No recording outside the Robo House for 2 weeks over this.
Yeah, something like, yeah. No, without a doubt. And, yeah, and my shoes suck, too. That's another thing. My shoes suck. So that's why the blisters even happened, too, in the first place. So not only my sweaty-ass feet, but also the socks sucked and the shoes suck because the shoes I'm wearing constantly, those black ones, are meant for dirt and stuff. But I just wear them all the time because, like, they're slip-ins and I don't have to worry about tying them every 5 seconds since I'm a shit shoe tire.
If you're shit at tying your shoes, you wanna know what I fucking do?
Yeah.
Well, no, I think I told you that already. But you know, if you don't feel like tying your shoes, I'm gonna just tuck your shoe. Just tuck
Buy a new one, man. Yeah.
Tuck your shoelaces inside your shoe, bro.
Yeah, bro. But I was doing that forever, but like it would always come out after a bit. Like I try to tighten them the best I can, and then I'd put them in, but they would still like come out. But anyways.
That's why you need to do.
What?
Use the laces, make them cross each other, and cross your feet.
Mmm.
From the inside so they don't come out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that in mind. But anyways,
Sometimes that works for me. It did, like, when I was a kid.
I got you.
And I didn't feel like tying my shoes.
I got you. But yeah, so after those blisters, when I discovered those guys, I just told myself, I'm not going outside anywhere again.
Without my phone.
Or without, well, my iPhone can't do it, but, or just, if Dad's there, I'll go then.
Dude, we need a phone.
And Dad was saying, no, I'm tired of this shit. You need a phone with a goddamn SIM card. Because this is the third time this shit happened, Alan. Because I got lost similarly at 12 o'clock at night another time.
Oh my god, that was probably the worst. Never mind this church shit.
Well, no, it wasn't that bad because the fucking signs actually helped me that time. That's why I did it again this time. Because they actually helped me get back home. This time they just fucking lied to me until they didn't. Which was at the very end of the ride. Which pissed me off because that's my go-to. I'm looking at those street signs and shit to tell me what it indicates, tell me what the hell is going on. But because of that, I got lost even more. Now it's like I'm not trusting of that bitch. But anyways, my point of the story is, of this my experience is, after Chris...
Because when we went to, like, for example, since you're going somewhere that you're not even familiar with, the place itself, from where you're coming out of, from where you're going into, can confuse the fuck out of you as to where you think you're going the right way. Because this has happened to me too.
Yeah.
Granted, it wasn't the same as long as Alan, but I've gotten off like that too a couple of times around here.
Oh shit, bad. Let me get my charger. Hey. Oh, that was on stream. Hey y'all. Let me just go ahead and try to get my charger. Ow.
Basically, like,
Got it.
happened to me, right? But it wasn't like for hours. It was mainly for like, okay, it wasn't 5 hours plus, but it was like at least a good 2-3 hours, right?
What are you doing? I'm talking about my experience going to church, and Rinne's about to do the same.
Yeah, because Rinne was getting lost.
Yeah.
But,
What?
basically, right?
Yeah.
It was me and like 2 other people. We were like outside. I remember we were from Marshall Park and we were exploring the fuck out of it.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where we went to a whole ass other neighborhood. Oh, we were doing that, right?
Yeah.
And then once we were in that neighborhood, where we were getting close to that, we realized, oh shit, we're not even close to home. And I was like, man.
So lucky you had people, man. Shit.
Dude, nobody had their fucking phone.
Oh my gosh.
It was like, you know, who did it was like no battery. My phone was at home, it was dead. So I couldn't have even brought it with me.
Fuck, man. Yeah.
And, yeah. Long story short, it took me like maybe another hour or so to get home.
Jesus, dude.
And it was bad because it's worse in my case because I didn't have a lot of places where I could just stop and rest. I had to fucking keep moving.
Dude, oh yeah, and then through my trip too, dude, there was... Dude, no, what's even worse too, I forgot to mention this, there was barely any shade spots too. I had to go miles without shade spots, dude. Or anywhere to sit down, so I know exactly what the fuck you mean.
Yeah, dude, it was bad.
Oh yeah, I also went up to a house to try to ask for water. No, go the fuck away.
Did that actually happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, I was just gonna ask for water, sir. Fuck you. Literally.
Did you actually say that?
No, but I wanted. Microwave an egg, bro. I'll donate $20. I'm not that desperate for money that I'm gonna go fucking put an egg in a microwave.
That's a waste of an egg.
On God. But yeah, that's pretty much like my experience with church. Never going back again, by the way. I'm sorry, but for those who do go to church, good for you. But for me, I'm not going back. I'm not... Oh, I mean...
Okay.
I'm not getting turned into that. The super into it people.
Dude, because what is it? I also went to a Baptist church.
Yeah.
Because that was, and this was like all the way.
$20 is $20. True in this day and age.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna waste food just to get get $20.
Samuel Miller, I suck dick for $20. An egg is nothing.
Okay.
Chatty Camper Productions, bro voice is not matching his skin tone. On God.
Holy shit. Can you guys fuck off?
Samuel Miller, fuck church, fuck. Whoa, okay, I'm not saying that one.
Okay.
Fuck Mary, fuck the devil.
So I have to go in chat.
Probably. But yeah, I know my voice doesn't sound like it does, but I'm surprised. But anyways.
There's a lot of people in the world that where their voice doesn't match their fucking body or
Yeah.
photos.
I'm just one of the guys.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just one of the guys.
Your voice doesn't match your fucking body.
Oh my God, I got the fucking Clark Kent hair going on now.
Stop.
But yeah, like that's like my experience, and like I remember me and my dad too had a long talk, like I mentioned before, about church and what church is gonna try and do to you and stuff like that. And
Yeah, a lot of churches now.
yeah, a lot of churches now. We're talking about now, not back then. We're talking about what churches do now to people. Yeah, they try to get you into not only becoming them, but try to get you to change up and all that other sort of stuff, right? And this was I kind of felt like I had an Anakin Skywalker moment actually when I was thinking about this, because I was thinking I should go to try to make new acquaintances. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't even fucking bother going. Like there were like, and there was. Yeah, it's like, dude, there's so much in my head that I gave myself a headache. So I took a shower to try to cool off a little bit while more like I had the shower, thinking about it, you know, when me and Dad were done conversating, took a shower, still was thinking about it in that shower, and I left, and, you know, me and Dad were talking again. I was becoming more and more less worried about what I was thinking about, and just... I'm not seeing him chatting anymore. Yeah, I'm not seeing Samuel chat anymore either, but not the Clark Kent. I had to, bro, because dude, it is. Look, Clark Kent, bitch ass, right here. I'm Superman, this bitch. Like a blackish Superman. That's literally what I am. But yeah, I told myself not again, because again, guys, for anyone that's in here, I already believe in God. And outside that day, yesterday, proved that God is already looking out for me when He helped me when I was lost. Fuck, dude. And you know, I want to hear, this is probably the craziest part of the story I forgot to say, but Chris, you might want to hear this. I prayed. I said this, and this is exactly what this happened. God, please allow me to find my way home. A leaf fell. Not even a second later, telling me to go backward. Go back the way you came. I couldn't believe it. A fucking leaf a second later pointing the opposite direction of where I came from. from where I came from. He wanted me to walk backward from there and then go somewhere. It was insane. But because I remember even Dad too, when I came home, he was telling me, see, I told you guys. I told you. I always told you. Always told you, fam. Always told you. Look at me, dead in my shit. Look at me. I always told you God was looking out for you. Always. Now you believe me? That God has been looking out for you? And I'm like, stop. I've always believed God was looking out for me. Always. I never doubted him. It's just I always doubted the churches, the outside influences of God. That's what I always had a problem with how people are going about it today. Not back then, but people are going about it today. That's the only type of shit I felt very iffy on. And now I know I'm right, because I remember even when I was in that church, I fell off. Right? Like, not off right out the jump, but just something just wasn't right. And I knew after, and that's why I also walked out. That's another reason why I walked out too, because I knew I had enough faith. I knew that was truly enough for me about God. I just knew it. And it's like, now I definitely know. I can think about this all the time now, that God definitely is watching over me, because he helped me out with sending people my way. You know what I mean? And sure, there's going to be the atheists in the comments saying, oh, no, that's just coincidence that you ran into those people at those said time or whatever. No, dude. God helps those who are truly, truly lost in some way, shape, or form. He won't help you with every single problem you have in the universe, or a problem that yes, he will help you with a problem that you created for yourself. But it's not going to be every single fucking time type of thing. You know what I mean? It's only going to be like when you're really out of options and you have you're absolutely at your lowest. You know what I mean? Type shit. And I was, after I left that fucking church. I was at my lowest. I didn't know where to go. I'm not the smartest guy on the fucking planet where I can figure out, oh, this way, this street. I don't know streets, man. So that's why it was crazy that God, this whole time, was just helping me out. And I got to make it home safely around 7 to 8 o'clock at night, guys. I was lost for 7 to 8 whole hours. Straight. No tablet. No phone.
No iPhone.
No iPhone that I'm streaming on now. No tablet. No emergency phone. No water bottle. Except for what was given to me when I encountered the people I did yesterday. That's how I made it back here. Again, all those kind people that stopped by and that said, hey, you want water? That's how I'm here. That's how I made it back. That's how I had the strength to make it back. And I didn't even eat that day either. All I had was a little chicken noodle shit. Or a little chicken broth to help my throat that morning. That's all I had. And there was veggies in there, but the veggies can only go so long. What's up? Are you Christian? Pretty much. But I just don't go, I'm definitely not going to church. I just believe in God with my own faith. And essentially the faith that Dad taught me to have. And that's what I've been going off of this whole time. Until when we went to church yesterday and had an awful time. No. He told me yesterday that he's not going to go back. He told me after what happened with me and how it's my fault, I'm not going back. Yeah, because he could have called Dad. Probably tried to stop me from, because Dad was telling us about that. Like, why didn't you just pull Alan aside?
Dude, why didn't you just go with him?
Yeah, bare minimum. Right?
Yeah, I was kind of questioning that a little bit too. I was gonna say that earlier.
Like, hey, Louie, I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna go home. I don't know if you want to stay. I said that. I don't know if you want to stay, but I can't take any more of this.
Yeah, I can't take it anymore.
Because I'm not gonna force him to come with me if he doesn't want to. That was my whole thing.
Yeah, obviously, but that goes without saying. But
yeah, but that's still what happened. And now I live with blisters on my feet because of my decision to walk the fuck out of that church. 2 blisters.
blame you? Not really.
I don't blame myself for leaving either. It just wasn't my element, and my feet.
But I just wish that whole thing was handled a bit more.
Way better.
Because if we would have stuck at the chest, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Once you follow God, the devil immediately tries his hardest to make you fall. And that happened to me and so many others I know. Yeah, that's why, like, if you do believe in God, right, and you go to church for, like, I don't know, for the experience, and then maybe dip out there. And just really go off your own faith and belief. Pretty much, as long as you know what, like, and I know this is you know what I mean? People are going to be like, well, is this a Christian channel now, Alan? Can we not, play video games anymore or something? I'm still going to be me, right? But my point is this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. As long as you know what Jesus did for you, for all of us, you're straight, I feel like. And as long as you actually believe in him. You don't just believe in him for 5 minutes or something. You actually just believe in Jesus, and you believe what he did for all of us is just, and you know what I mean? Not all this 1,000 other step crap that churches like to do today. And all this access. Excess shit that they like to do. And I know it's shit now because I experienced church. And this is not towards the people at that church or anything, but
this is just my experience with it.
Yeah, this is just my experience with it. So, and by the way, those people down there, incredibly nice. So it's not their fault. Well, they're nice in that church anyway. I don't know what their outside lives are like. I mean, I make what the fuck? I mean, I make gore, cults, and other crap on other channels, yet I am Christian. Oh. Now, Kitty's Playhouse said, I mean, I make gore, cults, and other crap on my other channel, and yet I'm Christian. Oh. Yeah. I was gonna say, too, as well, God will forgive you for literally anything that you do as long as you still stay believing in him and as long as you repent. I feel like that walk as well was kind of repentance. Not like real life cults. Oh, okay, pretend cults. Respectfully, my church days were so bad, I don't know what to believe. Fuck, Snipe. That's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean. By churches these days and stuff, man. Most of these churches today, they say they quote-unquote found the lost things of God, but it's just bullshit to get you in there so you can give them 10% of what you make to the church, and it's for more of the people than God. When it should be more about giving to God than the people. That might sound so fucked up, but See, that's what I mean. That's why I'm trying to tell people as well. Don't, please, if you get offended by this, please leave. I don't want anyone.
This isn't I don't know, this is entirely up to you, but
Yeah.
I feel like this is another one where we might just have to keep this energy in this vid.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping this energy in this vid. Like, I'm not gonna bring it anywhere else. Yo, what's up, brother? Negus, what's good? How you doing? Why is there so many people that love having the name that's close to Nig? I had 7, 8 different people in here that had Nig, or Nigga, or Nigger, or Negar. I'm not joking. In this one stream, I had so many people with a similar name to Nigga, or trying to sound it out like that. The guy in the background sounds like Phone Guy from FNAF. You did not have to do my nigga Rinne like that.
Yeah, we're fucking funny thinking I sound like that bitch ass idiot.
Hello? Hello? This is Five Nights at Freddy's. But, with all seriousness, I am not offended. I just don't care about church anymore. And if you believe, then that's okay. But I don't anymore. Oh, I don't believe in going to church. I don't believe in it. I'm not going to go again.
You can believe in God without going to church. Like,
Exactly.
There's like so many fucking common
Misconceptions?
Yes, there's so many common misconceptions that if you have to go to church to believe in God, you don't need to go to church to believe in God.
Yeah.
You just believe in Him.
Mm-hmm.
Have that faith, man. Share your own. That's the thing.
Negus meaning a hot drink or port, sugar, lemon, and spice. Oh, I didn't know what negus actually meant. It just sounds very similar.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Also, if you're wondering where my brother is right now, he didn't want to be in this one. He wanted, well...
Yeah, I was trying to say that earlier, like, I wish Louis was here so he could remember the church.
Yeah, he's getting me a drink with my money that I gave him. I gave him like $1.80 or $1 something. So...
I remember I said this like way back in streaming, but I was like, I wish Louis was here so he could say
yeah.
the church so everybody could know.
And when I get to talk about it, if they say it's privileged, I get to, nah. You should join a cult then. Fuck no. Good fucking bye, brother. Goodbye. I'm keeping my faith, and that's all the fuck I need. Definitely all I need now. And by the way, I couldn't walk anywhere if I wanted to due to these fucking blisters and sore legs. I'm about to be out for a few weeks. My church was believe this, or you'll go to hell. Ask questions is not allowed, and if you think different, it's wrong. So yeah, no, yep, you went to a pretty toxic church, Snipe. I definitely get it if you never went to church again. And I don't even blame people if they had church trauma because of something like that. And that's exactly why I said the things I said in this video. And I'm going to keep it in this video. So if you ask me like shit in Discord, you can ask me about that shit. But let's not do it like every other stream, alright? Because, you know what I mean? Because that's like not the energy I'm trying to provide or give off 24/7.
This church talk, religion, whatever, keep that energy in this stream, bro.
And the comments of this stream when it becomes a video.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's what's good.
Yeah. I try to put the Bible says stuff with science, and that makes my faith stronger. Also, I believe in God because that's how I was raised. Yeah, I was pretty much raised that way too.
Me too.
Yeah. Like, we didn't go to church growing up, but, like, my dad always just believed. And then, you know, I was like, I want to believe. You know? Not in believing on the Book of fucking Mormon, alright? Because I can't barely... Dude, I noticed this, too. I remember when, Brendan gave me a book. of online of the book of freaking because I was gonna get into it and just start reading that, but I remember after a while I was like, I don't know if I can read all this. I don't know if I can read any of this stuff. Mainly because, yeah, I was baptized too. I was baptized by my father eons ago, like a year or two ago. I lurk once in a blue moon, so I'm not here often. I know. I was actually baptized recently. Oh, recently you were at Kitty's Playhouse? Damn. Yeah, I remember that church wanted to... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say that I was baptized like over 10 years ago, dude. Like when I was a kid type of shit.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with these books now. I'm not gonna throw them away. I'm just gonna keep them.
Oh, yeah, keep them.
So, like, we have extra holy Bibles and shit. So... we have extra stuff just in case, like, we ever feel the need that, hey, let me read up on God again. Dude, I was baptized by my father also. Oh, shit. Ow. Oh, it feels so weird touching the goddamn rail. Ow. But yeah, guys, I think I'm done with this video. It's been an hour, 6 minutes. And... we got everything. I got everything I wanted to say out about my whole situation from yesterday. This happened literally yesterday to me. For anyone wondering. Yeah.
Wait, never mind. I got it. It happened 2B yesterday.
Yeah, 2B yesterday. Yeah.
Alright, dumbass.
Well, if this is the end of how we do things. Microwave sounds? What? Rinne, check stream. Microwave sounds how? From Rinne? Back to lurking.
It sounds fine.
Yeah. Well, we're going in a freezer. Goodbye. Hey, I better turn this phone off anyway. It's burning my hand, actually, as we speak, so... But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to this My Experience. It's very different from a usual My Experience, I can tell you that. And, I'll see you guys next time with another My Experience, or maybe... Huh? Oh, shorts will definitely come later today. Nothing's happening that requires me doing anything, I don't think. So, shorts are coming later. I don't know about that now, since we just didn't do it Friday. Yeah, so that's why I was like, I just don't know. But yeah, anyways, like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends. I got interrupted by Rinne just now. Oh, my nigga actually let... Well, I guess it's punch-out weed time. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Well, actually, maybe just a little bit more, because I'm playing, like, the contender mode circuit. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot to me that you guys heard me out about church, and not everyone got offended or got really snippy, you know, with the whole topic, because I know that's how people are, and yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Also, Louis would say peace and shit, but yeah, deuces.